Welcome everybody, this is my first ever movie review, or preview in this case. So let's talk recent news. Jason Blum tweeted, there's a hint towards that the trailer's going to drop now. Obviously people at Comic-Con know that one of those conventions have already seen the trailer, which was introduced by none other than Jamie Lee Curtis herself.
The old Girl Scout comes through again.
She gives a brief plot description of her own. She says that there's a documentary film crew covering the story of Laurie and Michael and his rampage massacre, whatever you want to call it, of Haddonfield. I think the official plot on any website at the moment is that it's 40 years later. Laurie has suffered and been traumatised by the experience, and much like the character of Sarah Connor in Terminator has been preparing for the comeback of Michael.
I think he'll come back. I'm going to wait for him.
They're going to totally disregard all but the original Halloween movie. But imagine, that the idea of the film crew are there and Laurie just checks nuts, man, and then Michael comes back and murders them all.
And an all-points bulletin wouldn't stop a 5-year-old.
Well, he was your patient, Doctor. If precautions weren't strong enough, you should have told somebody.
I told everybody!
Who's back? We've got Jamie Lee Curtis and Nick Castle reprising their roles from the original. John Carpenter is back. He is executive producer, creative advisor, and he's going to compose the soundtrack. John Carpenter back doing the soundtrack. It's going to look and sound like a John Carpenter film.
Totally.
You've also got all this new amazing talent, Danny McBride. You've got Jason Blum, who's producing the movie, who's done some great movies. It's like Sinister. I remember watching that at 3 o'clock in the morning and crapped myself the first time I saw that.
Well, why are you sitting here with all the lights off?
The original Purge, I haven't seen any of the sequels, but that's really good. In the original, Michael's 6 when he murders his older sister. 15 years later, he breaks loose from Smith's Grove Sanitarium and returns to Haddonfield to stalk his younger sister. By the time this movie hits the screen, Michael will be 61. I suppose the one question burning is this the end of Michael? Is it the end of Laurie? So she comes back, having had a daughter. Laurie's granddaughter is probably around the same age she was in the original, and they've totally got rid of all of the other plots from any other Halloween movie in the franchise. I think that's a good idea, because you start writing a story with all of these other movies in the franchise, you're really limited to what you can do. I hope that maybe you've learnt something you didn't already know about the film. Like I say, I'm on it, and any news that comes up will be going straight to our Facebook page. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.